What's up, y'all? So a lot of us, they ain't announcing this, but I'm going to announce this. We're going to keep this thing going because these things are very important. These President Days or these Black History Month or, you know, Ocho Cinco Day or whatever, Ocho Mayo, all of this stuff is important. And I've been hearing, less about what we're talking about these holidays and how we're trying to get rid of them. But some of them are going to stay here because they are a reflection, and they are a reflection of me, and they're a reflection of you, and they are a reflection of the people. I didn't hear anybody really talk about Groundhog Day. Did you? Well, Groundhog Day has always been a staple, and it's always been a staple in my life. And, for other people, a small, percentage of the people, a lot of people don't like Groundhog Day. A lot of people run past Groundhog Day. A lot of people try to avoid Groundhog Day. A lot of people don't want to see Groundhog Day. Why? Because Groundhog Day is a reflection. And I think it's important to mention Groundhog Day because I just happen to be a part of the Groundhog family. And when you deal with the groundhog, right, you a lot of times, majority of the time, you are dealing with reflection. You are dealing with yourself. You are dealing with the inner soul. You are dealing with the spirit of a groundhog. Somewhere between, humanity and wildlife, there is some type of connection in the spiritual realm with this groundhog. Back to what I was saying. You know, a large amount of people, when the groundhog, gets out and sees their reflection or see their shadow, they don't like what they see. They don't like, how much weight they've packed on. They don't like the roads they had to travel to. They didn't like what they had to do to catch a meal. They didn't like, how they were almost became the meal. This is an important staple here. Groundhog Day, Groundhog Week. There is a couple of you groundhogs that's going to come out the hole, came out the hole, still coming out of the hole, that's going to, for the first time, look at your shadow. For the first time, go to the mirror and like what you see. Or if you don't like what you see, you're going to change the things about you that you don't like that you see. A lot of you are going to start learning how to dig different holes and not travel down the same holes. A lot of you are going to get rewired, you know, and be able to have different outlets to get out of different places. I think Groundhog Day is very important because most people run from Groundhog Day. But if you're able to look at your shadow this year, then that's a good thing. It doesn't mean that you fully conquered anything, but it means that you're about to get ready to start conquering some things because looking at your shadow is the first step. You know, with Groundhog Day, that's when you give yourself a look, and you battle some insecurities and you fix some things and you talk to yourself. It's not about any other person. Nobody else was there when you came out of the hole and looked at yourself in the mirror. You know, and with Groundhog Day, it's just a means to get better. It's just a means to look at you, to look at yourself, to look at what you've been going through, to look at what other people been putting you through, to look at where you've been, to look at, where you're going, where you're heading, to have a plan in hand, when you get there. That's what Groundhog Day is all about. A lot of you groundhogs are going to be looking into the mirror for the first time I like that. Oh, that's what's going on. A lot of people gonna turn to the side. Well, I need to fix this, but I really didn't know that. I got the look though. I really didn't know I had the look. You see what I'm saying? Like a lot of you are going to start believing in your faith. A lot of you are going to start believing how fast you are, how you can get away, how you can get out the way, how you can duck and dodge, how, there's just going to be the reflection about you, that comes up about, how you can be a better person or how you can change some things or something like that with Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day is simply a reflection of you and the shadows that you have been running through and running from and what you have been dodging and ducking and diving, but no longer. You're the groundhog now that's going to stick your head out the hole and talk to the lion. Hey, I live here. Get away from here. You're not coming here. You're not getting my meat. You're not getting my kids. You're not getting no meat. Get out of here. You're going to address some things about yourself. You're going to meet some of these shadows for the first time and deal with them. Happy Groundhog Day. Happy Groundhog Week. I love you.